Nick's gonna stay home and watch the girls. Oh, jeez. Hey, this is jumper duck. We got Carey. What's that? No, he's gonna stay home and take care of the girls. Okay. This is Carey Grissom. You ready for this long trip?
Well, I've got some.
Here.
I got some explicit directions, so it shouldn't be a problem at all to get there. Oh, I thought you had a handle.
Right there, up there.
Well, it's too far back. That's all right. I'll get in. I can get it. It hurts, but I can get it.
You might want to. Oh, geez.
Oh,
Get the buggers out. Mosquitoes out. Oops.
oh yeah, I got them too.
You might adjust your seat on the side there.
Okay. I like that little window.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's your blind spot.
I got up early.
Oh, I did too. Too early.
Oh.
I always do when I got something on my mind. I called them back this morning. I got to looking at the directions and it didn't.
I got the directions right in there.
I do too, in my brain, but it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, as far as maybe we won't run into any bullshit.
Bulls. They're gonna be big babies.
They're growing. I noticed that.
If you get, I was enjoying the nice air outside. Let's see
Oh
here.
yeah.
Turn the air conditioner on for you. We just got the car fixed. And now there's another noise underneath. Can't win.
Underneath.
Underneath here. Under the... You'll hear it.
Where is your motor? Right up here?
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. I guess it's hard to get to everything, probably.
It is.
Well, what ain't?
Huh.
Say, I got a full-size truck with a V6 and this shit, you gotta take so much shit off just to get to something.
Yeah.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
He got his flags up, I see.
Okay, you plug your smartphone into your jack right here.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I could do that
Mm-hmm.
if I had a smartphone. I'm gonna have to get one soon because
Turn left.
turn left.
I got Google's Maps. I like Google's Maps. I tried that other Apple. Oh my God, Apple took me forever.
They
It
got a
took
new-
me out.
I got a new phone out because I watch all these news shows about left-wing assholes and all that. But they got a commercial about a new. It's called the Patriot phone,
Yeah.
and they claim that that nobody can snoop on you if you got this phone. You know, like somebody's trying to figure out what you're doing, who you're talking to, and all this bullshit. They claim they can't do it. I don't know. I ain't checked into it too much, but I'm gonna have to do something because it's just the shape I'm in. I need something with me so I can get in touch with somebody.
Is that the guy that comes and cuts your grass?
No, that's not him. I don't know who that is. That's I noticed they all go into these stand-up mowers.
Oh God, just think how bad that's on your feet.
Well, I mean, this is for young people. Kevin down the road, he's got a stand-up mower with a bagging attachment on it. And he it chops the leaves up, puts them in a bag, and he puts them on his garden. That's organic fertilizer. And it works, obviously. Oh, he works his little butt off on that garden down there.
Yeah, Nick was gonna go, but then we decided, well, the little shit is in play mode right now.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Lena were playing really hard. Lena plays hard with him. And then a few minutes later, he's on top of Lena, humping her. I'm like, oh my God. Thank God he doesn't have his fuzzies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord.
He's already been neutered.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's funny. Every day is something different with him. It's just...
Well, he's like a kid. He's just...
Oh, God, he's worse than a kid.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
You might want to adjust your
Oh,
temperature
that's fine.
here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm comfortable. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm going to compensate
Turn right.
pretty well for this. And, but see, I don't have anybody. That's my problem.
You know the neighbor? Well, you don't really know him yet. He lives down on Jennings Bluff.
Continue on US 412 East for 10 miles.
Oh, look, they cleaned off the sides here, I see.
Yeah.
His name is Larry and her name is Sue. And they're from Effingham. And he told me...
From where?
Effingham, Illinois. He's a,
Okay.
he's a retired sergeant with the, like the police. He worked for the FBI.
Oh, really?
He's interesting. And he always used to tell me, he told me, well, you know the guy in the red, brown house? I said, you mean Carey? He said, yeah. He says, if he ever needs a ride anywhere, I can take him. I says, okay, I'll let him know that.
Now can you tell me
Okay.
what house they live in?
Okay, you come down our road, you turn onto Jennings Bluff,
Uh-huh.
you pass the first trailer, the second house is the A-frame.
It's the big A-frame.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when that was built, and I knew the people that used to own it for years real well. So his name is Larry,
Larry.
and her name is...
Sue.
Okay.
And last name is like the sergeant, let's see. I've got it written down somewhere. Starts with a P. Patton maybe?
Patton.
Patton, yeah.
Oh, Don Johnson told me about them. Do y'all know Don?
Yeah.
Don told me about them. He said, you need to meet these people.
Yes.
I said, well, I'm going to go down there. And the guy's he's out in the yard working a lot. I'm going to go down there and meet him sometime.
Yeah, he's really nice. I stopped and said hello to him too. So you know I'm recording.
Okay. Well, I don't care.
All right.
You doing that so Nick won't get suspicious.
No. I do that for my YouTube channel.
I'm joking.
I know. God, I have been over in Mt Juliet years.
You know,
I used to go
the
there.
people that used to live, they bought that place at the end of the road where Bill Chance, they lived there for several years, and they were really good people, and they lived there they were from Mt Juliet, all their families and everything. So we went up there one time. They were going to have something, and they invited us, and we went up there, and they had two daughters grown, of course, they had their own families, but they were really good people. The guy was crippled. He fell. He was a bricklayer, and he fell off a scaffold, and he was crippled with one arm, but it didn't slow him down very much. And Judy got a little job around here doing something, and they were really happy. And then Johnny got cancer. I can't remember where. And he didn't smoke or anything. She didn't either. And, but he got cancer, and he fought it for about a year and a half, and he eventually died.
You mean the people that used to live in the,
Yeah, the old log house at
Yeah.
the end of the road down there. Yeah. And Johnny was really sharp about, like fixing motors divorce and stuff like that. He was pretty good on that. He had just a world of patience. Walt never did. He didn't have patience. So if he had a problem with a mower or something, he'd take it up to Johnny's shop. And Johnny would get in there and he'd sit down in the chair and he'd look at it and he'd tinker with it. And he could always get it running.
Huh.
But he was a real nice guy. We used to ride four-wheelers together and all kinds of stuff.
So was he here before Walt? Or was
No.
he moved
No,
in?
they came after Walt Whitby did. A few years, I'd say 5 or 6 years after that. The old guy that lived there when I originally moved on the road, I was still working on a cabin. And I was living there, but just barely I was surviving. And the old guy, Don Marvin, that used to live down there, well, he eventually died. He was a retired, he was a flight engineer for American Airlines. He'd been all over the world. And he used to tell me some stories about where all they'd been. One wall of a room was nothing but books.
Wow.
He loved to read, and he was very intelligent. I enjoyed talking to him. But people around here, a bunch of people took him to the cleaners.
No.
Yeah. And, you know, he trusted people. A bunch of people screwed him, and he told me all about it. I kind of knew who they were, and I said, I wish you'd talked to me before you kind of got in business with them. What they did, somebody talked him into, he had this big shop, and they said, well, you can make a fortune around here rebuilding engines and shit. And okay, so he puts a bunch of money into it, and they get started, and these fucking lowlifes, they screwed him over. But he got over at him, and he had enough money. And he used to ask me about people, what about so-and-so? I just tell him what I thought about it. He said, that's kind of what I thought. I said, well, I'll tell you something, Don, I wouldn't do business with him at all. He said, thank you. But he was a really good old guy. He had a pair of mules and an old wagon. We'd look those mules up and go riding in them sometimes. Go riding in that wagon.
When's the last time you were to Nashville?
When's the last time?
Yeah. Oh, when I took you, right?
Yeah, when y'all took me to get this injection in my hip at St. What was that?
What do you think? What do you think of the new speed limit? It used to be 55 through here. Now it's all dropped down to 45.
Through here?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Some
I
moron.
haven't even paid any attention to
Yeah.
it. I just drive 55.
Yeah, everybody does. I don't know what were they thinking.
Oh, God. T-Dot. That sounds like something T-Dot would do.
I know they're not doing 45.
No, the trucks don't. Because they talk to each other on CB, of course. Well, what's up ahead? Is there anything I need to be worried? No, let her roll. Bring it on. When I drove a truck, I kept stereo on most of the time. But I would keep that CB on just loud enough where if something was happening ahead of me, I could get a heads up on it, you know.
Right.
It saved my butt one time. I had to go up to Kentucky, I had 2 drops. I had to go to Glasgow and Franklin. And I had to get on 65 north to get there. And I was getting pretty close to Nashville. And I was up around Nixon and I started hearing this chatter on the radio, and I turned it up and talking about a tanker had turned over.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, before you get to the 65 split. And I pulled over and big truck stopped there in Dixon. I saw this guy, local driver. He was yellow freight, and I got to talking to him. I said, well, I got to get up to Franklin, Kentucky. Kentucky. He said, what you need to do, get on Riley Parkway, don't speed. He said, you just stay with the speed limit and it'll take you right around. You can hit 65 north.
Yep.
And that's what I did. On the way back, it was late that night. I was coming back and I already had cleared up then. I was dead on my feet and I stopped at Dixon and took a nap.
Well, we're supposed to get some rain today.
Well, it's supposed to, according to what they're saying, it's supposed to be later on, so.
Maybe we'll be home by then.
Yeah, I gotta meet my neighbors. I've been thinking about stopping down there.
He's really nice.
So they came here from, where'd you say?
From Effingham.
Illinois?
Mm-hmm.
Where is Effingham?
Is it off of 74 or is it off of 57? I think it's off of 57.
I'll look it up sometime. Well,
They're in the lower part
oh, the southern Kentucky. Okay, not too far away.
of Illinois. So.
Okay. Did you see all those tornadoes?
Yeah. Did you see that
God.
one in Iowa?
Iowa.
This is Greenfield, Iowa, I think it was.
Yeah.
It took out the whole.
Right.
Oh my God! For miles and miles.
Well, they've had most tornadoes of any state in the nation so far.
Texas has gotten hit hard.
Oh yeah, Texas. And then they had all that flood. Of course, Texas is flat, most of it. You got the hill country, but the rest of it's flat.
Well, did they take away the speed limit thing? No, still there. Nothing changed in. What in the world's that?
Traffic, that's
Insulation or
vinyl side.
Oh,
Probably. It comes in long boxes, long pieces. I'm thinking that's what it is. It may not be. It
should
could be.
have a little piece of board on there that keep it straight.
Yeah, they should. I don't know. It's hard to break that stuff. It's just so flexible. I don't like to put that stuff up. I just don't. I never did. Whatever reason, I don't know. It's nothing hard about it, really. There's no big weights you got to lift. But it's just aggravating. I don't know. Oh, look at that old station.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Boy, that looks good. Takes you back. Now, that used to be a car dealership right there.
Really?
Yeah, it was a Chevrolet dealership. I've seen old pictures of it, and part of it was like that bay over there. That was where they worked on them. And shit, I don't know. It was bigger than look at that old car. Those people that bought that live on way up on Marsh Creek.
Huh.
They must have some money, because God, they worked on that. They worked on it.
Oh, you know where Melvin Ledbetter used to live down the road from us?
Yeah, y'all told me about
In that
that.
yellow house?
Yeah, that guy is a banker.
Yeah. He's not even.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Tennessee 13 North.
He is from, I don't know where from, but he bought the bank, Farmer's Bank,
Yeah.
bought the house. Clyde's putting in a hole for him.
But if he's a banker, he's got the money.
Turn left onto Tennessee 13 North.
I have no idea. I've noticed that. I don't know. Maybe they're going to sell it for commercial property or something.
Continue on Tennessee 13 North for 21 miles.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. This is. It's funny when you come to a four-way stop. Some people, they'll get there way first, and they'll sit there and and they're afraid to move.
Yeah.
And everybody's got to wait. I've been up through here in a long time. Well, I haven't seen that. It's fairly new, I guess. his grandpa had a blacksmith shop in there, and they sold, you know, cattle, horse feed, and all kind of stuff, and they would mix it for you. And if you had a special mix, they could do that. And I remember his grandson, they raised him because his mother and daddy got, I don't know, trash ass people. They more or less abandoned him. He's a good guy. I've known him forever.
Hope it doesn't, I hope it waits till we get home. So tell me some more about where you live, and I like, you know, interesting.
About where I'm living now?
Well, yeah.
Well,
Before you moved there.
Oh God, I've lived everywhere. I've rented places, and some places I could live free. The best place I ever lived was on up the creek. You can't see it from the road. There was something good about it. And it had about a half-mile driveway on gravel road. It goes up a hill. It's hard. I can't tell you where it is. But there was an old A-frame up there. The guy that owned it lived in San Antonio, Texas. He and his wife. And
That too cold for you?
no, I just kind of.
You adjust the temperature here.
Oh, for either side.
That's your temperature. So if you want it up warm or
Okay.
cold, either way, I
So
have
you
my
got
own.
deal controls.
Yeah.
God, this thing is loaded.
Yeah, this is when Paul used to sit over there, he would crank it as cold as he could get it. I wish I had a shield here because I like mine a little warm. He's like, you're kidding me.
Well, when I was younger, oh, you couldn't get it too cold for me, but I know I don't have much insulation on my old bones anymore. No, this place was, I found out about it, and I got this guy's number. Well, first of all, I was working on a towboat. I did that for 2.5 years ago, late 70s. But anyway, this local real estate agent was renting this house to people, and but the rent was cheap, and I had a cable up so I could keep people out when I was gone and working on the boat, and I'd come in, and then of course a friend or two of mine, they needed a place to live. We didn't have any money to work for the public, so okay, y'all live here while I'm gone. Just take care of everything. Okay. But the septic tank was about half stopped up, or the field line, or some shit. But anyway, I kept renting it from this guy, and then I called this guy one day. I got his number in Texas, and his name was Chuck Smith, and I was talking to him on the phone. I explained my situation, and I said, Bob Mathis is Charlie. He's renting it to me. He said, whoa, what'd you say? I said, Bob Mathis is renting it to me. He said, God damn him. He said, don't you pay another fucking nickel in rent. He said, I didn't tell him to rent that place. I told him to keep an eye on it.
Oh no.
I said, well, I've been paying rent. He said, God damn him, you wait till I get in touch with him. And he said, you didn't. I said, listen, Mr. Smith, I work on a towboat, and I'm home for 30 days. And I said, I could do some improvements on this place, things that need to be done. Like your septic tank needs to be cleaned out, and your well needs a little work on it. I said, I can do that. I mean, if you let me live here. He said, that sounds great to me. He said, well, I'll get Mr. Mathis straightened out. Don't you worry about him. I said, okay, yes, sir.
Did he pay you back?
No.
No.
But he never did call me. Mathis did. I just quit paying the rent. He never said, I never heard from him. Well, he had a reputation around here. His nickname was Honest Bob.
Honest Bob.
That's what everybody called him, Honest Bob. It was an inside joke. But, yeah, they've made this a lot nicer around here.
When's the last time you've been up here?
Oh, God, it's been 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
It has, really.
Don't you come this way when you go for a ride?
When I go where?
When you go for a ride.
No, not really. I just hit the back road. 'Cause I might be sipping on a beer or something.
Oh.
Lowville is a strange place. It's different.
Bless.
Yeah. But anyway, I lived up there for 4 years, and I did make some improvements in it. I put some windows in the back that needed it, but that was a great place to live. It had a big concrete deck out front, and all sliding glass windows on the front. And you could play your music as loud as you want to. You're not going to bother anybody, because I was young. I liked all that shit. And talk about having some parties up there. Oh my God. I had a good stereo. People come up there, and it was a blast. And then, a dark chapter in my life happened. I got hooked up with a con artist, and we bought Clifton Marina in Clifton. Boat dock.
Really?
Old boat dock. Well, we leased it. You couldn't buy it, because you had to lease it from the city. So we did. And then we borrowed some money from a local banker, and we tore the old one down, salvaged what we could, and built a brand new one. And we had a good business. I stayed up there. I ran that thing for 2.5 years after we got it built. And this guy was constantly, he was going behind my back, spending money.
Oh.
Yeah, I found out about it. The banker, great guy. I stayed there and worked all the time, because there was always something to do. I ran the boat dock too, and worked, cut grass, and tried to make everything look better. And he'd see me working all the time. He'd call me to his office one day, close the door, and I'm thinking, oh my God, we were making payments, barely. And he said, well, I just need to talk to you. I said, I see you working all the time. And he kept his boat out there. He had a really nice boat. He kept it with us all the time. He said, let me tell you a few things about your buddy I found out. I said, what buddy? He said, Pete. I said, listen. I said, Mr. Aldridge, he ain't my buddy. I found out he's been lying to me. He said, oh yeah, he's been lying to you a lot, more than you know. And he's spending money. I said, well, I knew it was going somewhere, because I hadn't been spending it. He said, I know that. And this went on, and it got worse. I was mostly there by myself. I hired this young gal to work. We had a store up on the bank, then we had a float store down on the dock. And I hired her to run the one up on the bank, and she was real good. She was a good gal. She was honest. But anyway, it went on, and he never was there. He always had something he had to do. And I cornered him one time about it, and I said, what the hell are you doing when you go somewhere all the time? I said, the checking account looks like shit, and I'm not spending it. So where in the fuck is this money going? Well, I had to do, I said, a lying son of a bitch. I would almost stroke him.
Oh no.
I'm serious, that's what it got down to. And then I got to the point, I had it all on my shoulders. And I was worried sick all the time. You know, owed the bank money and all this shit. And I finally decided I just about had it. This was one spring. So I went to the bank and I requested a meeting with the bank president, who's
then.
Yeah, and we had to build that brand new boat dock. You know, it just cost like hell. And he said, I'm gonna make a deal with you. I think you're gonna like it. I said, okay. And he read all this to me, and he was gonna release me from debt. See, it was like a partnership.
Oh.
And we both had to sign the lease and sign the loan. He said, I'm going to release you from obligation on this loan. And I said, what? He said, I'm going to do that. I can. And he said, we're not going to go under just because, you know, this loan's been defaulted on. And he said, I'm going to release you from it. He said, you know, just go somewhere around some friends or whoever and just relax for a little while. And he said, I know you're about to go crazy. I would be too. But he's such a nice guy. And he did. He released me from it. This was like a Wednesday or something. And,
Oh.
but I finally got out of that shit. Then I had to come back and start all over again. You know, I had put about $8,000 in it. I'd saved up. And then the rest we borrowed. And I said, God almighty. If he hadn't done that, I don't know what I would have done. But that was a dark chapter in my life. And then I started all over again. And went back to doing construction work and stuff. And worked out of it. I've been through some shit in my life.
I think we all have.
Oh yeah, we all have. But you know what? We've been blessed, really.
Yes.
Just like the banker, he didn't have to do that, and I will never forget him for that. I don't even know if he's still alive. But he would call me, and he had 2 teenage sons. He and his wife did, and one of them was epileptic. The oldest one, Eric, and.
Not to interrupt you or anything, but you know that like Maggie's buddy rescue thing?
Yeah.
She has her rescue, well, it's like a shop down here that has used clothes and stuff if you ever need anything. Let's see, where's the road?
You talking about Maggie?
Yeah, down there. That building right there. The second building is Maggie's building, and Sandy's building. They do take in donations, and everything that they sell goes towards the kennels.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I don't know them very well. I can't catch them at home on the weekends. I got the little course. I'm sure everybody wants to see the baby and everything, and I don't catch them at home that much. Of course, I don't get out a lot either. That's my fault, I guess.
When we first moved here and we bought that house from Joel Tucker, our loan payment was through Carey Bank here. The insurance company was over there. Yeah. Always building something over here, let me tell you. I don't even know what these two buildings
Yeah,
are.
this place is beginning to modernize. It used to just be a wide spot in the road years ago.
Yep.
Place shut down, I guess.
That
Yeah.
place is always in and out of business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I scare you that bad? You're hanging on for dear life.
I'm going to make it a point to get down to Jennings Bluff and see my neighbors.
And then there's the bought Lisa's house, that house that you said you worked on. She's
Whose house?
where Lisa used to never live
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we built that house
Okay.
years ago.
There's a lady named Mary. She goes by Alyssa, and she sings on YouTube and whatever. She goes over to that My High Thai restaurant there, where it used to be Monroe's.
Yeah.
She sings there on Thursday.
Her name is
Really, Mary. They call her.
Mary.
Yeah,
Okay. She sings there.
she sings. Yeah,
Well,
they're from Colorado. Her husband's got a really good job. Since they have horses, he drives for picks up these fancy horses over in Murfreesboro, the walking horses,
oh,
and
okay.
takes them all the way to California.
To California.
Yeah. He drives for somebody and picks up horses all the time.
He drives for a rich person.
Yep. That's the only two people, and then Don Johnson. I know him too.
Well, it is me too, I guess. I used to know everybody down there, of course, years ago, but there wasn't that many houses down there back then.
I don't know the guy. Oh, I talked to the guy in the log house when you first come into Jennings Bluff.
Yeah.
The road divides. He has a log house.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
He's from Memphis.
Yes, he's from Memphis.
Well, somebody said he owns a construction company. Yeah, I've seen signs out there. I've never met him. I need to get out and meet some neighbors.
God, I can't believe he painted his log house.
I can't either. I don't like the color, do you? Yeah, I remember. I go down there sometimes and just ride around, make a circle, you know. See Don's at home, and I see Don out all the time on the side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk. He keeps me filled in on the community happenings, and he knows. Yeah, no. I used to, years ago when I fished by myself, I'd go somewhere in the backwater, and I would see Don, and I'd always talk to him, you know.
Well, them new people, Larry and Sue, they love fishing.
Oh, do they?
Oh God, yes. He got a boat. They're very interesting people. They're nice people.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Yeah, he went over there to talk to Don about ordering a new gun.
About what?
Ordering a new gun.
Oh, okay.
Gets his guns up in
Well,
Kentucky.
if he's an ex-cop, I'm sure he knows all about guns. Is this Russell Creek? No.
This is Buffalo through
What's
here.
that? Simmons Hollow. No, that's Blacktop. You ever been over there in Mennonite country?
Yeah, on 438.
Yeah. They're almost like Amish back in there. Horse and buggy.
Do you need to use the restroom or anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. For now, anyway.
Well, let me know so I can
Oh,
stop.
I will. Hey, I can do it on the side of the interstate.
Oh, we get arrested.
Well, I don't know. We used to do that, and they put me on team runs, like somebody was sick or something. I was a utility driver.
Right.
And I got all the shit runs that nobody wanted. And if somebody didn't want to go on a team run, they'd call me. I'd say, yeah, I'll go. And I was with an older guy from Savannah. He was an old hand. That's all he'd ever done. Drove a truck. And he showed me so much shit about driving. And we'd be on the interstate somewhere. And he'd say, I'm gonna piss my britches if I don't stop. And he'd pull over on the side and get in behind we had this fairwing, you know, behind the sleeper.
Right.
Well, he just crawl up there and take a leak on the side of the road. I said, Billy, you gonna get us arrested? He said, I can't help it. But I met some good people up there, but I got sick of being used all the time.
Well, I know how that is. It was the same
Yeah,
way.
sure. I think we all do. We've all been used sometime or another.
Now we're in
2 or 3. We finally treated them so mean they didn't want to be with us anymore. But we didn't get in trouble with the law or nothing. We just loved to party. And we did.
Times are changed.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I survived all that shit. I wouldn't even try it again. No way.
Yeah, Nick was gonna go, but then we'd have to load up all the kids.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't get over Rusty. He's something else. Every day is something different. I am trying to keep him out of my area because he goes in there and he torments Missy, something fierce.
Oh.
Oh my God.
And she don't need it.
No.
Well,
So-
have you got any house broke yet?
Oh, no, not yet. We're
No.
working on it. We're working on it.
Some of them are easy and some of them are not.
Well, he didn't pee in his kennel.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto the I-40 East ramp to Nashville.
He didn't pee in his kennel today, so Nick took him out and went outside with him, and he pooped outside. Then I got a hold of him and I took him way in the back where Lena goes, in the back of the fence, and he peed for me.
Turn right onto the I-40 East ramp, then merge onto I-40 East.
And then he saw the truck coming down the driveway, and then he started barking. He's a good watchdog, little watchdog.
God, look at this truck traffic. God.
Continue on I-40 East for 62 miles.
And then is this week of the holiday, or is it next week?
No, it's this weekend.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know how it worked out. I guess because of I don't know, first of the month, middle of the week or whatever, but Memorial Day is on the 27th this year.
That's Paulie's birthday.
Oh, it is?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He would have been 80. Let's see, 83. Wow.
I knew he was a little older than me.
Yeah. He
I didn't know he was much older.
well, let's see, he was born in 44, so that would have made him what?
Yeah. Okay, so he's 5 years older
Oh,
than me.
5 years. Okay.
So I'm 75. Okay.
Can't believe he's gone. Feels like yesterday.
What finally got him?
Just everything. His body was shutting down.
Oh.
His salt levels were all out of whack.
So he had a lot of this.
He had all kinds of problems.
Yeah.
I kept him going for over 5 years. He just like gave up. He wouldn't eat.
Oh, I knew you kept him a long
He wouldn't drink.
time. So he just gave up
Gave
after
up.
a while. Well, God, we are going to die sometime, but I'm going to fight it as hard as I can.
I finally got the heart doctor there in Paris said they'll see me in August. And I'm like, no, that ain't gonna happen. I called off my
Oh, okay.
body.
I'm not good on these medicines.
I don't like any of these medicines that they're talking about.
I'll take 5 prescription medicines every day, plus I take a baby aspirin before I go to bed. I've got to get back to the medical center and give another blood sample pretty soon. It's been a while.
I have blood in my stool. They said I have blood.
Did you just notice it?
No. They said they found blood in my stool. I went for a blood test because I'm anemic.
That means you're low on iron. Yeah. Do you take an iron supplement?
No. So when they tested my blood, everybody said it was okay. It's like, okay, so now they're saying I might have another colonoscopy. I said, there's no way in hell I'm going to Dixon. You might as well forget it. I'm not doing it.
Well, we used to have to do that about once a year. He'd go to Jackson and have it done.
Look how low that van is. God, they must be hauling something very heavy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they got a load. You don't suppose it's drugs, do you?
I don't know. Or
No.
immigrants.
Who in the hell knows anymore?
Who knows? Nobody knows.
Can't believe this big truck traffic. God.
Back.
I hadn't been on the interstate since the last
Back.
time.
Back.
Huh?
Quack. Crossing over the Duck River, you have to quack like a duck.
Oh.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Nick's still waiting for his truck. Yeah, the trucks, yeah. You should see it at nighttime.
Oh,
Oh my God.
lights everywhere.
The trucks. Wow. I guess they're not doing construction right now.
They probably won't this weekend. Matter of fact,
Oh my God.
I think I saw it on national news. They're going to stop all construction from Friday afternoon till Monday afternoon, something like that.
I always like to try to guess what's
Yeah.
in them things. I like driving. I miss driving for Jeff, you know.
Yeah. Well, you would have probably made a good long haul trucker.
Yeah, I was. I drove like a little box truck like that.
Yeah. Well, before I was driving the truck, I got to notice it, and I'd listen to CB or something, you know. I couldn't find a good station, and I'd hear a lot of women's voices, and they'd give their handle and everything, and it's like what they're driving, and I get to talking to them. I said, well, I said we have a lot of female drivers on the road now. She said, this one gal, she was a southern gal. She said, it's the best job I ever had. She said, nobody's hollering at me, telling me I can't make production and blah, blah, blah. She said, I love it out here.
This is where Nick used to work. Bucksmart.
Yeah.
Get off here.
Now, which way is it? Way back in the boondocks?
Yeah, back there.
Yeah. There used to be a little, I guess it's still there, a little,
Boot shop.
yeah, a little small truck stop, and they had a good,
Oh, over here. It was over on this side. been to Nashville yet.
You know, it's amazing they don't have any more bad pileups than they do. Because people, like you say, they just, like this car here.
It's a
Run
Tesla.
about 90. Well, there's another one.
When we took George back to the airport, of course he drove,
Yeah.
He's like, wow, when did they put these skyscrapers here? I said, since I've been off the highway. Since I don't drive anymore. The last couple of years. I mean, and then when Ginger came to visit, I had to drive her back up to Nashville to be with her son. And I stayed the night with him. And I was just so floored how everything changed.
Yeah. Well,
There's no way in hell I'd live here.
according to what I see on the news, it's hell getting in and out of Nashville Airport anymore.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
Well, back years ago, let's say it was the mid-'80s, it's about 85, I got this job with a Bendix brake company. They had a big hub in Jackson. And a couple of friends of mine, it was a road crew. They flew us all over the United States to work, usually for a week at a time. Then we go somewhere else. We flew in and out of, it was easy back then. Of course, they didn't have all this security checks and all that bullshit. We had prepaid tickets. You just go up, show them your ticket, check your luggage in, get on a plane.
In a way, I do miss driving, And we were just talking about that last night. I used to drive, take everybody around.
So it was like a public transportation. Okay.
Just like the senior buses,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what kind of license do you have to have for that?
F endorsement.
Endorsement.
Yeah, I still have it.
Okay. Well, keep it.
I am. I am.
You might want to do that again sometime.
I am. That's when I drove for Jeff, he said all I need was an F endorsement. I said, I got it. As long as I stayed under 26,000 pounds, I was okay. And I loved it. Oh my God, I went everywhere and I loved it.
Well, when I was young, I had 2 or 3 buddies, and we had wanderlust real bad. And for several years, we would save up our money, we'd work, save up some money, and we'd take trips. And we wound up in Newport, Oregon one time.
Wow,
The Pacific Ocean.
it's beautiful up
Oh,
there.
it is beautiful. And Northern California, the big tree country. Oh, man, it's so beautiful out there. Yeah, we went all over the But
Oh, yeah.
it
Tell me about
worked.
it.
Yeah, it worked. Well, most of the time. Sometimes it sends you off on a crazy road.
When they started using these iPads that we had to use, I couldn't figure it out how to. So I said, just everything just happened.
Yeah.
You know, I just know. Now I can work that, you know, but before I just couldn't.
Well, it's this is a great deal. You know, like if you're going somewhere the first time, like we are. I mean, it just it's amazing what the technology's done.
My cruise control went out on my van. I can't use my cruise. Gotta have that looked at. My van's starting to fall apart, little left and right. It's only what,
Well,
a few
miles you
holes.
got on it.
Right, it's over. 19963.
You got almost 200 on it. Okay. Yeah.
Well, it's still a good car.
Oh, yeah, Honda makes a great car. They're known for reliability. Yeah. They make the best motorcycle in the world as far as I'm concerned.
I like their Honda's generators are good.
Yeah. Yeah.
This big boy's gonna catch me on the way down.
Yeah, they make the best time they can. When they can go, they go. We were out, me and a buddy of mine were coming back from, we took some people out to, on the coast out in Newport, Oregon. And we had some friends living out there, and they were going to stay with them for a while. We just wanted to go somewhere anyway. So anyway, coming back, we had a little time to kill. We went on schedule. We went through what they call big tree country. Up
So
in
that was
northern
pretty-
California, sequoias, redwoods. I've never seen anything like it. We pulled off the 2-lane road out there on the gravel road. And we just pulled off so we could look at those trees a minute. We was looking around, we heard something coming, or a big truck, and it was grunting. I mean, it was in a pull. And we looked down the road and around the curve, there come a big Peterbilt pulling double trailers.
Wow.
Had one log on each trailer. That's how big the trees were. And we waved at him, I said, yeah, we should have gotten ahead of him going down this mountain. And we'll have to wait on them. Shit, we never gonna see him anymore.
Where's Paul's CD shop up there? See the yellow building?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was his shop.
Okay. Is it Sticks next?
Yeah, well, one of them.
Yeah,
This is 48.
yeah.
This would take you up the backside.
Have this one governed down. Driving probably 72 miles an hour, and that's all you can go.
watch Gideon. Be careful.
Oh, God.
Oh, my
I
God.
know.
You know, they don't have a driver's license.
I'm sure he don't. He probably
He
don't.
told me because he's a farmer, he doesn't have to have a driver's license.
Oh, bullshit.
I said, Gideon, that's not true.
Everybody's gonna have a driver's
Oh, yeah.
I bet he don't. I bet he don't.
Not him or Drew do not have driver's license.
Drew don't have
No.
one?
Nope. Seriously.
Well, if they get stopped, they'll wish they did. If they don't have a driver's license, they probably don't have registration. Yeah, they're gonna. You'll catch up with them someday.
Oh my God, when he told me that, he says he doesn't have to have it. I looked at it and I said, everybody has to have it if you can drive.
I tell somebody one day the only taxes they pay are property tax. They've got some kind of a 401, 501 bullshit with religion, so they don't have to pay income tax.
No, he pays property tax.
Huh?
He pays property tax.
Yeah, that's the only tax they really got to pay.
Yeah, he has no insurance on his house at all. Guys, that mean you have insurance on your house? No. Jeez. Hmm.
I don't think I could be a Mennonite. I've been exposed to the other side too
No,
long.
me neither.
I mean, if that's where they want to live, that's fine with me.
No, I don't want to. Because when I pass you, we're going to come out. So, hurry up, Jim. Get up there. Yeah. I was like, it's scary. And he flies around that corner. Usually a cop sits right over here in this little corner right here or this side usually. Ah,
There he is.
there he is.
Some police, it must be local.
There, and then when you get down here to the 182, they always sit in the middle for 840.
Okay. I'm not sure I've ever been on 840. I don't think I have.
The rest area is haunted. You read the little sign. See what their orange sign has to say for itself up here.
Exit 23.
Boy, somebody took out the guardrail, huh? Now this is the Dixon exit right here. one was 48.
Yeah, 46.
Windy. Have you ever been to the museum? The Railroad Museum? It's pretty cool.
No. Not a lot about Dixon. I used to. Some blue lights. Yeah.
Yep, they sit in the middle.
But I used to go up here and I would, with Alicia and Anna, she had a specialist up here that she was coming to when she was younger. And we'd go the old way. Alicia couldn't drive on it. Well, she could. She didn't like to.
Oh, God. That's not good. Shit. There's an accident. Oh, no, he pulled over. Okay. Usually when you see a cop, sometimes when they face the other way, that means there's a accident. Oh, they cleared that all up there. Yeah. 22 miles. Lovely. Columbia got hit by that storm.
Oh yeah, big time. And it just kind of, I don't know, it split, went around us.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I know. We have been lucky, very lucky.
I told Nick, I said, you see them storms that hit Texas and then Iowa, I said, maybe we should invest in a storm shelter. drove out to Missouri to help my son Ernie, I had maps, the Apple Maps.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the thing took me everywhere. Every little country road, and I was not feeling good. I just wanted to get to Ernie's house. I should have just listened to Google.
What interstate is that? I mean, we used to cross. I used to go over to Missouri to a little old town on U.S. Highway 60.
Yep, that's the highway I took to go to my son's.
Okay. Well, it was just, we would go through a bunch of little towns, Hayti, and all those little towns to get up to, shit.
I took 412 all
Yeah.
the way to Kent, well, up by Dyersburg.
Yeah.
Had to cross over the river,
All right.
jumped on
What's that interstate that goes parallel up through there?
57? No, 155.
165.
No, I think it's 155.
Well, anyway,
Okay, but over,
I went to St. Louis and through there one time.
but
Yeah.
then I jumped off of that and got on 412 again. 412 took me to Highway 53 to 53 to 60, and that's how I went over to Ernie's house. But no, the map took me a different way. Took me through Roland. Oh my God, Roland was
Well, you know, there's so much construction. If maps are not updated every few years, they're not. I don't know.
Are you warm enough and cool enough?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm good.
Now this exit will take you to Cool Springs. This one here,
Yeah.
it'll take you down to, let's see, McCormick Lane. Is this one? No, wait, no, I'm back up a little bit, sorry. This is the Franklin, where the Flying J is. On 96, it'll take you to Franklin.
Okay.
Take a left, it'll take you back to Dixon. That's my lane. Wow, they got a sign for White Bluff. That's new. on a shortcut, and she said, "That's not a shortcut. That's long." I'm like, "God, Lisa, no, it isn't. It's a shortcut."
What's she doing?
She's retired now.
Yeah.
I think she's bored.
I never dreamed I would say this, but I wish that I could work right now. Because I know there's somewhere I could go get a pretty easy job, making good money, and I wouldn't have to kill myself. But it's out of the question, so.
Dwayne came over last night to pick up the logs that they cut that tree down.
Who did?
Dwayne
Oh, I thought I saw him coming in now. Yeah.
came and picked up the logs that trees. Man, look how rotten this tree was. Yeah, it was very rotten.
Well, that soil where we are, it's clay and rocks. That's all it is. It's not really have much soil to it.
I told you what Lynn wanted to do, didn't I? She wanted to put a French drain in my backyard.
Oh, yeah. Y'all told me about that. You better watch Lynn. She can get you into some. Well, you know her. One side of her, she comes on some goody-goody. And then all of a sudden she would come up with some shit she wants you to do. An amazing invention right there for a truck.
There's an 11-minute slowdown caused by a crash in 4 miles. You are still on the best route.
I knew it. I knew it.
What was she saying?
There's a crash up here.
Oh,
That's why you always leave
fuck.
early.
Early. Yes. Oh, I watch early morning news and afternoon news and that's it's something everywhere. It's all. I mean, they'll have 3 or 4 crashes, major crashes. Usually we're 65 and 24. Right in that area, they always got a crash.
And it's not even raining yet.
Get some more solar panels.
Nick's been looking online. First he was going to order them at Arizona. I said, you're out of mind.
Well, the shipping would be ridiculous. Huh?
It was.
Shipping, God.
It was. I told him, you're nuts. We'll just ride over to East Tennessee, pick them up, and come home.
Well, yeah, it'd be a lot quicker too. Probably. Well, I don't know about quicker, but
Well, the guy that we bought them in Pullman,
yeah.
he has them. They're 375s, and he wants 175 for them. I said, that's a little high, Nick. When you could go over to East Tennessee, get ones a little bigger, and they're like $90.
Well, if they got a manufacturing place in East Tennessee,
Some guy bought some solar panels off of somewhere.
so y'all are gonna try to go full solar panels someday.
That's what Nick wants. Oh, shoot. It's just a habit I have. I can't help it. I could get off of this exit.
Well, it's moving. At least we're not stopped.
Nice little camper.
Yeah.
Brand new one.
Yeah. Mercedes.
Oh,
You think that's expensive?
yeah. Oh, what are them cool things? Sure you don't want me to get off? Oh my God.
Shit, I see it way up there.
Oh, Jesus. We're going. This is it. Oh my God.
Jesus, all the way over the next hill over there. God.
Come on, people. If you don't know where to go, get the hell out of my way. That'll take you 7 M. Go this way.